This video demonstration is to demonstrate how QDCMS powers certain code areas of the new 918 Moms website. Let's take a look at the 918 Moms site and look at some of these different areas. Here on the home page, we've got this header ad up at the top and some ads in the right rail, including this video player, this Twitter widget, and there are some other ads near the bottom of the page and in the footer. These ads in this code, like this video player and this Twitter widget, are powered by code pages in QDCMS. Let's take a look at QDCMS and see how these ad zones, these code pages, are powered. We'll go to Web Pages module and click on Manage Web Pages. And I'm going to scroll down and we'll see here we've got G&M code pages, and underneath that we've got Twitter widget, video widget. That's a code for the Twitter widget. If I click on it, it'll take me to the code for that page. Now, we don't really see much in this WYSIWYG editor, so we'll click on source, and here's all the source code. It includes the style sheet, the inline style sheet that gives it its look, as well as the JavaScript itself that powers that widget. And if we need to change that, we just click on source, edit to source, and hit save, and it'll update that code for the Twitter widget that's on every page. Let's go back to Manage Pages, Manage Web Pages, and take a look at some of the other code pages and how they work. Here we've got the Dart-powered ads. Let's take a look at those. You'll notice that these have a certain naming convention. This is very important as ads are changed and added using this QDCMS tool. You'll notice it uses the dot notation. So we've got the first word is code, and then this is a URL variable and the letter that represents that particular ad zone. Now all the ad zones are lettered, and most of the pages will have A, B, C, and D, and some of the other pages, like the home page, will have additional zones. So let's take a look at this home.a and see how it works. So again, click on source and we can see the source. And here we've got in the title a little bit better description about what this is. So this home.a is the 728 by 90A ad zone, and it's on the home page. Let's go over back to the 918 Moms site and look at these URL variables and how they work. Here we've got 918moms.com/home. If I click on directory, I've got the directory variable that shows up here in the URL. And if I go over to Ask the Experts, it changes a little bit. I've got pages/ask the experts. So let's go back to QDCMS and look at these code pages again. So underneath some of these home and directory ones, we've got code.pages.asktheexperts.d, and so on and so forth. So that pages notation is important because it's part of the URL variable. Now if we go back to 918 Moms and we click on fitness as an example, you'll notice that it tacks on fitness on the end of Ask the Experts. And that's okay. If we click on what is Bootcamp Tulsa, it tacks that on after fitness. This makes very friendly URLs for search engine optimization, as well as allows the code behind the scenes that powers this and the ad zones to intelligently pick up the right ad for the right place, and also allows you as an administrator to put ads on different pages if you want. So the way this works is it'll look at the pages notation first and then whatever's on the ends. And so in QDCMS is going to look in this page, particularly this What is Bootcamp Tulsa page, it's going to look for an ad zone called code.pages.whatisbootcamp Tulsa. And if it doesn't find one, it's going to go to the next level up. So if there's not a What is Bootcamp Tulsa for that particular zone letter, it's going to go to fitness. So here it'll go to fitness, so code.pages.fitness.addZone letter. And then if it doesn't find it there, it'll go to the next one. So it'll go up to ask the experts in that variable. And if it doesn't find it there, the next thing that it'll do is it'll use the home zones as the default zones. So that way there will always be ads on every page, and the home zones become the default zones for the rest of the site. And you'll notice here in QDCMS that there's also a .video zone. So that is for the video player, and it works much the same way. If we're on that What is Bootcamp Tulsa page in 918 Mom's site for this video player, it's going to look for that first, and then if it doesn't find one, it's going to go to fitness, and then if it doesn't find one, it's going to go to ask the experts, and then if it doesn't find one, it's going to go to home. And that's the ad zone, if you will, that it's going to put into that area, that numbered or lettered area on that particular page. These other sections, they work the same way. So forum, calendar, directory. If we go over to About Us, it's the same way. It's pages.about us. And if we take a look at Mom on the Move, we'll have to go to the home page to go to Mom on the Move. Click on Mom on the Move, which is powered by the QDCMS blog. It works the same way. If we look in QDCMS, we can see the Mom on the Move ad zone pages. And so this enables you to create ad zones and update ad zones as often as you like, and put really whatever you want to in there. Just one word of warning is if you go into a particular ad zone page in QDCMS, you want to be careful not to paste your JavaScript code into the WYSIWYG itself. You want to make sure that you click on the source button and toggle to the source and paste it there. Otherwise, you're going to get your code showing up on the website instead of the ad, and that's not a good thing. So that's it for this demonstration. If you have any questions about how to use the web pages module or how this works, you can view the video tutorial on web pages on the QDCMS channel on YouTube, or you can send a incident to us using the task management module and report incidents, and then answer our questions, and then that will submit an incident to us via email, allow us to track that incident and all the communication and the solution for that particular incident. Thank you for your time.